Namaste everyone and welcome back to my channel Awaken with Pradnya. Today I'm going to talk about another very important topic on the twin flame journey, and that is something which is a very essential step when you are on this journey and you are looking forward towards being in union with your twin flame. There are many people who are struggling in this journey, considering themselves as chasers, trying to know how to stop running chasing cycles and get into the surrender state. But I have observed, as I have been speaking to so many people, that there is this one very big point which is missing in the journey which has unfolded in their life till now, and that is confrontation with their twin flame, that they love their twin flame unconditionally. I feel it is a very important and crucial step in your journey to let your twin flame know that you love them unconditionally. How many of you have actually gone ahead, come out of your comfort zone, and told your twin flame fearlessly that you hold unconditional love for them? And what you do in this journey, what sort of thoughts you are having on this journey, how you are progressing as a person on this journey, and what sort of actions you are taking in this journey is also equally important. So if you want to bypass your own actions by getting into your comfort zone while you feed your fears and insecurity and refusing to work on those particular traits which are actually the hindrance in your journey, you are definitely not going to step up in the next milestone in your journey. And this video exactly discusses about this particular scenario. Before I begin, all those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification icon so that you can get notifications when every time I upload new videos. I also offer one-on-one private sessions to those who are having some sort of a difficulty and need some assistance for navigating through this journey or through their spiritual awakening. All the information related to one-to-one sessions is given in the description of this video. Another announcement is that on 17th July, Sunday, I am going to have a premiere of the Empower Hour show, where there are two guests on this show talking about how they came into union and what sort of challenges they face when they are actually into the union, what is their mission. So all those who really want to understand how union feels like, how a twin flame couple is actually navigating through a twin flame union, there is a lot to understand and there is a lot to learn from this particular couple. Please stay tuned for this particular Empower Hour episode. When you are knowing that you are on a twin flame journey and you are struggling with that connection and you have been chasing your twin flame and there is a big struggle, big crisis, there is a separation over there and you don't know what to do, and then you consider yourself as somebody who is awakened and understanding this connection and wanting this connection to work, there is one big point missing in your connection, and that is lack of confrontation. You haven't yet confronted to your twin flame that what you feel for them, you have this unconditional love for them. Many people take this concept of surrender very differently, and they feel that if this journey is divine and if the divine is supporting them on this journey, things will start unfolding on their own, and they just need to keep waiting for certain things to happen, and they just sit back and relax in their own comfort zone, refusing to come out, refusing to work on their fears or refusing to deal with their insecurities, and they keep looping around that same cycle of being the chaser, not things not working out. But the biggest point being missing over here is that you cannot really surrender to the divine process unless you have done everything which is in your control. The first question you need to ask yourself is, have you really done everything which is in your control when it comes to your twin flame connection? And I have interacted with so many people who are dealing with this sort of a connection, but they haven't really gone out of their comfort zone and confronted with their twin flame that they love them. There is so much of fear, there is so much of if and but, there is so much of insecurity in their heart. And somehow they are trying to put this whole process onto the divine, expecting that divine will take care of everything and they just need to wait and watch for things to unfold. But the reality is that as you are having a free will, you are here to co-create your journey with your own thought process, with your own actions. So the way divine plan is important and significant. At the same time, your free will and the kind of actions you take in this journey are also equally important and significant. So you cannot really neglect the power of your own thoughts. You cannot really neglect the power of your own actions in this journey. And your spirit guides are constantly guiding you towards taking those actions. The important thing is, are you really listening to your guidance? Are you really willing to take up that first step to go and confront what you really feel for your twin flame? So this is the first point I wanted to make, that never take this journey in this way that you feel that you have surrendered and divine will take care of everything and you just need to wait and watch. That is not what this journey is all about. Second point I have to definitely mention is that there are a lot of people who are stuck in their own fears and if and buts, that they are not really confronting their feelings with their twin flame because there are certain complex scenarios. There is some odd situation, either they are married or some family equation is like that. If you really go by the society rules and the traditional conditioning, it's not really feeling comfortable for you to go ahead and really confront those true feelings to your twin flame. Some people are feeling that they will be rejected, so there is a fear of rejection. Some people are feeling that if you tell them, they will stop talking to you. So there is this fear of losing them, that if they come to know the reality, the real feelings of you, you would lose them, they will stop talking to you, they would block you. There is some sort of a fear in your heart, some sort of a insecurity, and that is why you are refraining to tell your true feelings to your twin flame. Another very common thing I'm observing is that people are getting in some sort of a ego, that why should I initiate and why should I be the one who takes this responsibility of initiating and the confrontation of this connection. Let the other person do that. So there is some sort of a subtle ego there. And there is also some sort of a traditional conditioning coming into the picture, especially when it is a lady. A lady would probably tend to think that the guy should initiate the conversation. The guy should approach the girl and confront what he feels for her. So it's not really conditioned in your mind that the lady also can initiate that conversation. A lady also can approach a guy and tell her own feelings to the guy. So somewhere that traditional conditioning also coming into a play. And because of these certain subtle ego and conditioning issues, you are refraining from actually going ahead and confronting what you truly feel to your twin flame. So the third point I really want to make here to ponder upon is that in your twin flame journey, you are considering yourself as a chaser. But if you really look at your own scenario, you are running from your connection. You are running from confronting your soul's truth to your twin flame. Forget about the whole world. You are not even able to confront that truth to your twin flame, that one person who you love so much and who with who you feel so close. You're not even able to confront your true feeling to this person. And at the same time, you are considering yourself as a chaser. And that's a very alarming scenario, because if you are running from this connection, you need to understand that and acknowledge that okay, I'm running from something and there is something for me to work on. I'm not a chaser. Because many a times when you are looking yourself as a chaser, you always tend to feel that it's not you who needs to work upon yourself, it is the other person, your twin flame, who is running from this connection. They need to work on themselves. So here I really want to break that notion that if at all you are considering yourself as a chaser and you have not yet confronted to your twin flame, know that you are still running from that connection because you haven't yet gathered that courage to confront to your twin flame. And that's a big irony that you are considering yourself as a chaser, but in the reality, you are still running from the connection. Fourth point to ponder upon is that there is a saying that life starts at the edge of your comfort zone. And it is very, very true in this journey. Your journey starts when you are out of your comfort zone. I feel that your twin flame journey has not even truly started properly. It has not really ignited. It has not really picked up that momentum unless you have confronted your true feelings to your twin flame. Because after that, whatever happens in this journey, once you are confronting it to your twin flame, then there is some sort of a to and fro. There could be some sort of a running, chasing cycles. That is the real journey. That is when you are actually starting to understand and ignite certain lessons in this journey, which are actually taking you towards the union. This is what is my personal understanding and my personal experience, that till you are confronting your true feelings to your twin flame, your true journey has not even started. Till the time you are victimizing yourself, you are expecting the divine to work upon things in your journey, you are still in the kindergarten state of this journey and still expecting others to spoon feed your twin flame or even to you, and you are not really owning up that journey yet. So, fifth point I want to give to ponder upon is, are you really willing to come out of this cycle? Are you really willing to come out of this state of being a victim, of being in pain for so many years altogether, and do something about it? Because unless and until you stand up for yourself, stand up for your own love, and act upon what you are feeling, you are definitely not going to be able to break this particular cycle. So the question comes, are you really willing to come out of it? Are you really willing to do whatever it takes to come out of it? Point six to ponder upon is that we need to think, we need to really look at all those reasons, what exactly is stopping you to come out of this particular cycle you are stuck into. And the first reason would be that there is a lack of trust in the divine process. You've always have this insecurity, fear, if and but fear of losing them, because there is some sort of a lack of trust in the divine, that if you do something, the whole universe, the creator is going to support you in whatever you are acting upon. Are you really having that trust on the divine, or you are lacking that trust? That is something which you really need to look into. Another very important thing is, do you really trust your own self, and do you really trust the love you have for your twin flame? Because the love, the kind of love you feel for your twin flame will provide you amazing strength in this journey. That is the love which actually fuels this journey and pushes you to your extreme. You get all your strength from the kind of love you feel for your twin flame. So are you really able to trust the love you feel for your twin flame? Because if the answer to both these questions is no, that you are not able to trust the divine process and you are not really able to trust the love you have for your twin flame, let me tell you very frankly that there is nothing which is going to change even a bit, unless and until you start trusting yourself, you start trusting the divine process, and you start trusting the love you have for your twin flame. I definitely want to give my own example that when I was standing at this same juncture in my journey, I was standing at this juncture twice when I was in my 20s and we both were singles. I had confronted my twin flame about what I feel for him. And when we both were married to different people, and I again told him what I was still feeling for him. So both these times, it was a very clear, courageous confrontation from my side that this is what I feel for you. And if I look back, I was not even aware. what I was going through. I was not knowing the label twin flames when I actually confronted my feelings to my twin flame. I was not knowing if I was on any sort of a spiritual journey, but what I have always followed is what came from my heart. If my heart was constantly telling me that I have to confront my true feelings to this person, come what may, and don't really worry about what happens next. I don't really need to get stuck into my assumptions, my fears, my if and buts, and the old conditioning people have that, oh, you should not confront something like this to somebody who is married. I have gone through this particular ifs and buts and up and downs because I was also being driven by my societal conditioning, but I was able to overcome that conditioning because I was able to listen to my heart, and I followed very courageously, coming out of my own fears, coming out of my own comfort zone to act upon my urges, to act upon my own feelings. And when I look back, I feel that it was one of the most important milestones in my journey, that I stood by myself and I decided to confront what I truly feel for my twin flame. And that's when my real ignition of this journey started. And there are no regrets because I acted upon something, and that is how I am here today. So many things unfolded after that. So many things I learned. So much of transformation happened in both of us. And I reached at a certain juncture in my life. All this wouldn't have happened if I had not taken that basic step in my life to confront my true feelings to my twin flame. So when I decided to confront my feelings to my twin flame, and I was contemplating different possibilities that what actually could happen if I actually go ahead and confront this love to my twin flame, I came up with three possibilities. The first possibility was I would confront something and my twin flame would not respond to me, and he would block me, and he would say that, what is this, what are you doing, why are you telling me all these things, and he would block me. Second possibility is that they might react positively, that okay, I do understand what you feel. That's a great output, that is what you are looking for, right? Possibility 3, it may happen that they would understand what you are wanting to say, and they acknowledge that, and then they say that I understand what you feel, but let's not be in touch because this is not right, because they are also driven by the societal conditioning. They are not really willing to go ahead with this particular connection or confrontation, so they say that let's not get in touch with again. That is what is the second possibility. When I was contemplating on these three possibilities, I thought, if the possibility 1 comes into play and they feel that don't talk to me again, I have nothing to lose, because right now also my twin flame is not talking to me. So he will continue not talking to me, but at least I'm giving myself a chance to confront something. If possibility 2 happens, well and good, it's a positive output of whatever I did. If the possibility 3 takes place, which is the most probable possibility, I prepared myself very well, that it may happen that I confront something, the person is not really able to receive it so well, or they say that let's not get in touch and they go somewhere. I somehow prepared myself to deal with that situation because I was feeling it is very, very important for me to confront what I feel for 2, 3 things. One is that I wanted to keep the burden on my shoulder off my shoulders. How long I will carry this burden of loving somebody so dearly and not telling them. That was first reason. Second was I was feeling that this life is too short. You only meet such person where you really feel this connection just once, and it's not right to not to tell that person what you feel for them. Afterwards, after 20 years, I should not be landing in some sort of a regret that I wish I had told this to this person, things could have been different. I wish I had confronted my feelings to this guy. I did not want to land up in any sort of a regret in my life. And that is why I decided, after contemplating all these three possibilities, that I want to go ahead and tell my twin flame about what I feel. I kind of prepared myself that I might get blocked. I might have to hear something which I don't want to hear. I may have to even bear the no talk zone or the silent treatment. And I prepared myself mentally to accept whatever comes on my face. But I was feeling it was very important for me to confront my feelings to my twin flame. How I confronted my feelings to my twin flame and what actually happened. I am definitely going to share these things in my next video, which is in the segment of memory box. I always share some memories which happened in my journey. So this particular episode, this particular scenario, that how I confronted with my twin flame, I would definitely be sharing with you all in the coming weeks. I'm definitely not going to include that in this video because the focus of this video is about pondering upon these very, very important points. And last but not the least, I definitely want to conclude this video with certain pointers. Without you confronting things to your twin flame, your true journey has not even started. If you are not confronting with your twin flame, you are still a runner, you are not a chaser. If you are still struggling in this particular cycle, that you feel that you are on a twin flame journey and there is nothing moving in your journey and you are still stuck in the same repeated cycles, it is up to you how you take up this opportunity to break these cycles with your twin flame. Work on yourself, come out of your comfort zone, come out of your insecurities, and act upon your situation. Also know that you haven't really come to the state of true surrender unless you have done everything which is in your control. When it comes to acting upon telling your twin flame, only do it when you feel completely ready to confront your twin flame. Don't do it before that. That is the biggest disclaimer I want to put here. Don't rush into confronting it. Prepare yourself mentally, completely. Take your own time. Unless and until you are really truly feeling this urge that you have to tell this to your twin flame, don't rush yourself into confronting it, even though you know that you need to confront it. Trust that the divine is going to support you in all your decisions which are taken towards your soul purpose and your soul path. And trust me, once you are putting off this whole burden of carrying this amazing unconditional love in your heart without confronting it to your twin flame, the moment you are able to put it off, you will be definitely experiencing some sort of a shift inside you and also in this journey. So I hope this video helps all those who are struggling on this journey, who have not yet confronted their twin flame about what they feel about them. See you in the next video. Namaste.